Hey, Daniel.
Hey, Philip.
How's it going?
Pretty good. Pretty good. I am a little sad that we're not in our old studio, but
Yeah. I mean, it's really just too bad what happened.
I know. I don't know what that was really related to. It's not like none of the other building was even touched.
Yeah, it was
I didn't
weird.
even see signs of breaking and entering.
Yeah.
It wasn't you, was it?
No, no,
Okay.
no. I wouldn't. I wouldn't do that.
Well, maybe we should explain what
Yeah, yeah,
happened.
yeah. So basically, yeah, it may sound a little different because our studio just got wrecked.
Yeah.
And there's just graffiti everywhere.
Vandalism.
Lots of vandalism. Lots of broken, just
Yeah.
glass. A little bit of blood.
A little
was
bit.
weird.
It was like not enough to be concerned, but enough to kind of raise questions on what was
Like
going
whoever
on.
did it probably hurt themselves while
Yes.
they were doing it.
Yeah, right. But yeah, like our chairs and stuff were broken. The window between the two rooms was smashed out.
Yeah.
Like you said, there was graffiti, spray paint everywhere. What did it say again?
It said like never again. Something never again.
Yeah, it said like this is for all the rough times or something.
Yeah, or like never lock me in here again.
Yeah.
Sorry about the rough time. No, or yeah.
This was
Yeah.
for.
I think they apologized in it. They're like sorry for the rough time.
Yeah, I really it was kind of a confusing message, but yeah, we apologize if you can hear cars in the background
Yeah.
because we're kind of in a. Well, we'll try to make it better in the future, but this is kind of a makeshift thing for
making it
for the
happen.
time being, because it's been a while. So
It's been a long
we want to
while.
come back. So you want to talk about spice cream? Hey, Philip.
Hey,
Hey,
Daniel.
it's been a while.
It's been too long.
Should we explain kind of what the new system's gonna be, just right up front?
Nope.
You want to wait till the end?
I want to just as it
You
happens.
just want to do it? I feel like we should probably explain.
All right, fine.
Okay, so obviously the world is in a weird state right now,
Yeah.
right? So that's why we've been so absent lately.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we had one a couple weeks ago, 3
Yeah.
weeks ago, depending on when we put this out.
But then it was like 4 months
Yeah,
before
I
that,
guess
and then
that-
before that one, it had been at least a month or two.
Yeah.
So,
Well, okay. When you
but
put it that way.
but we're back in full swing. Well, kind of. It's a new swing.
Oh.
There's a new star hitter on the team.
Instead of 3-4, we're in 3-8 swing.
Exactly. And what that means exactly is that we are going to be cutting back on classic Countdown Conversations
Oh, and you're saying
episodes.
boo hoo.
Boo,
We're crying.
oh yeah.
Oh, we're
No,
so
no.
sad.
But don't worry, because what's happening along with that, Philip?
Well, we're gonna start up a few other things.
few
Two
others.
other things.
Yes.
One other thing. Is
Maybe
with the-
3. I have an idea for a third.
Oh gosh. One other thing is a video series that Daniel and I are gonna do. And I don't know what it's gonna be called.
Which one? The one that we're both in? The
Yeah.
one that when we're driving?
Yeah.
That one? I was thinking classic car
There
conversations.
you go. Okay, I forgot the name.
Yeah.
It's pretty. So there's that one.
It's just basically just going to be me and Philip driving in a car, and whatever conversation pops up is going to be the episode.
But it'll be good.
It'll be good, obviously. If you like hearing us talk without seeing us, I feel like you will enjoy us talking even more with visuals.
Maybe.
Unless if you find us ugly, then you might not.
I do.
Then maybe this show's the only thing for you. And then what's the other thing? Or do you want me to explain it?
Well, you explain it because it's more your thing.
Okay, yeah. So I'm going to be doing a show. I'm still workshopping the name. It's another countdown thing, but it'll be on YouTube. It'll be a visual, medium. It's basically going to be. I'm going to be breaking down movies and explaining some thoughts I have on them. So those are two things that we're going to be adding to Classic Countdown Conversations. But we're also going to be cutting back to 2 episodes a month, so bi-weekly.
That's right.
And then if there's whatever month has 5 Saturdays, it'll be thrice that month,
Thrices.
I think. Unless if we're just like whatever. Unless if we put out something really weird on the 5th.
Who knows?
On the 5th Saturday. But yeah, so that's kind of what's going on right now.
Yeah. And so we're gonna and I moved.
Yep.
I moved and now I'm closer to Daniel. And
Yes.
so we're recording at my house, my
Right.
new house. And it's you know,
It's a little easier on the gas.
a little easier on the gas, a little easier on the time.
Yeah. Yep.
I work from home now,
Which is awesome.
so I don't have to drive 50 minutes to get to work, and one way.
Right. And that's amazing.
So that helps, give us some more time now.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a whole new world, and this is
it's like
actually
that
a
Aladdin
classic
song.
countdown to
Oh. 2.0.
Electric Boogaloo.
Oh, okay.
Get ready for your pants to be caught on fire, because there's a new kid in town. His name's Daniel and Philip. There's 2 new
There's
kids.
2, and they're going to kick out the old
Yeah.
Philip and Daniel.
So it's a really long title, but that is what it is.
That's what the show is called now. Up until the very last thing I said.
Yeah.
That's what it's called.
Yeah.
So, it's still summertime. I think
Is it?
it is. I am at least. Have I ever talked to you about this before?
No.
Maybe that'll be my thought corner
Okay.
for today. I'll get to it in a little bit then.
Oh.
But it's still very hot out.
It's hot. Well, actually,
It was a
really
little cooler.
cool
It was a
today.
little cooler today.
I think the high was 68.
No, it was like 78.
68.
Nope, that's not true. But
The low was 78.
the low, whoa, what kind of upside down world are you living in? Yeah, so it's still pretty hot. August is a hot month most of the time.
Most of the time.
So what's a good way to cool down, Philip?
There's no good way to cool down other than eating some ice cream.
Eating ice cream.
Well,
that
except-
sweet ice cream.
Maybe.
There were 10
cold
other things
shower.
we did. Well, we did a whole episode on this back in season 1 on ways to cool down in the summertime. So maybe you should go listen to that
I kind of forgot about it.
after you listen to this episode.
I do remember that you made some sort of ridiculous claim about, like,
Yeah, because that narrows it down.
jumping into a pool that has ice.
Yeah, what's that really strong ice called?
What is it called?
It's not hot ice. It's something like that, though.
Liquid nitrogen ice.
Yeah, whatever it's called. Leave a comment. No, it's okay. Don't clap. We got it. We got this.
Okay. All right.
Whatever it's called, you know what it's called. Use it to create steam. Whatever that ice is called, I said that you should put that in like a body of water and get into it.
Yeah, that was a bad idea.
thought
But
it was a
you
good idea.
forced it upon us.
But yes, eating ice cream is the idea
Yeah.
for today's episode. So,
Also, I just realized that I moved in my chair and it made a very loud fart sound. And so
Oh.
I just want everybody to know that was not a real fart. That was not a fart.
he didn't move. He didn't move at all. It was a fart.
There it is.
There's another fart. So, like always, when it comes to food, we're going to be doing separate lists this week and next, and in 2 weeks
Yeah.
from when this drops. Will be another food-related list, and we're going to be doing separate ones because me and Philip have different taste buds and palates. So, do you have anything else to say?
I have honorable mentions.
Okay, what are they?
They are. Oh shoot! I didn't write them down. They are as in one. They are one thing because that's the only one I remember.
Okay.
That would be a strawberry milkshake.
You said we couldn't do shakes.
That's why it's an honorable mention. I
Oh,
got
man.
you. I got you good.
You jerk.
I know what yours would be. It would be a banana milkshake.
Yeah.
Because you're a sick freak.
Because I love banana. I love banana ice cream. So,
So strawberry milkshake
strawberry milkshake. Okay.
is a good honorable mention. It's classic.
Yeah. That reminds me of like being at a diner in the 1950s.
Yeah.
Give
Oh,
me
yeah.
a shake. Strawberry.
on the rocks.
And then they slide it down the bar to you.
yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I think that's in Back to the Future.
It is, only it's chocolate.
Yeah, chocolate's a little.
Chocolate.
Yeah.
I think he says milk, chocolate. It slides down and he drinks it.
Pretty cool.
So that's your only honorable mention?
That's my only honorable mention.
Okay. Then I guess I'll go first
Okay.
since you had your honorable
This is
mention.
very rare.
It's a very rare thing that I go first.
Yeah.
Because Philip, it's actually what you guys don't know is that we have a contract, and Philip says that he has to go first on everything. So my number 10.
Dana goes to the bathroom. I'm like, hold on.
Yeah.
Step aside.
Let me
I
go first.
I go first.
And then you take forever.
Yeah.
I don't get why it takes forever for you to pee, but okay, my number 10. And this, you're gonna think that this is cheating at first.
Okay.
But I have some explaining to
Mine
do.
feels like cheating at first too, so
Okay.
that's all right.
So
It's
my
a 10, so we can do that.
exactly 10, 5, 1s are and I don't think I've ever said this before.
Oh.
But if it's a top 5 list, then you can cheat on the 3 because it's it's at the middle of the list.
Mid-level?
Yep.
Mid-level management?
It's mid-level. My number 10 is cotton candy ice cream,
Okay.
bubble gum ice cream, Superman ice cream.
Oh, because they all are basically the same
They're
thing?
all kind of the same thing. I think there might be slight variations on them, but they're that like, you know what I'm talking about.
I do know what you're talking about.
It's that weird kind of like candy-ish flavor to an ice cream.
Yeah.
And I feel like they have different names depending on where you're at.
Yeah.
But sometimes they have like all 3 of them there, but I don't know the difference.
Yeah.
And I like all of them. So I'm just going to say like they're either all the same thing or they all taste similar, so they're all my number 10.
What? Say them one more time?
It's cotton candy,
Yeah.
bubble gum,
Yeah.
and Superman.
Yeah.
I think bubble gum is usually not a bunch of colors now that I'm thinking about it. I think it's usually like blue,
Right.
whereas cotton candy and Superman are usually like the rainbow colors
Right.
all in there.
Right. Yeah.
But they all have fairly similar tastes to them.
Weird sugary taste.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I don't know what that taste is.
I don't either. And like, I don't, it's not like my favorite, hence why it's at number 10.
Yeah, I
but
see.
it is like something, something special. So I thought that I would put it on here.
Gives you a little something.
Yeah, for sure.
So my number 10 is Dole Whip, which you may never have heard of.
I have not. Is that a brand or is that a flavor?
Dole is a brand.
Okay.
Whip is a whip.
Whip. Why are you
but
saying it that way?
it's saying what way? Dole Whip is it's a particular ice cream you can get in Disney World. It's like a soft serve.
Okay.
But it's also in other places. You can get it at other places, but I particularly know it because of Disney World. But it's like a pineapple ice cream,
Okay.
and it's like soft serve, and it tastes real good.
Okay. Man, soft served.
Yeah, so it just is it's a very good little ice cream, very refreshing on a hot day, but it's not my favorite.
Okay.
It's a little too citrusy sometimes,
Yeah.
but I like it.
Okay. Hence why it's at number 10. You
hence
like it.
number 10.
It's not your favorite though.
Exactly.
Fair enough.
And I'm like saying it, but I'm kind of like, is it pineapple? I think it's pineapple.
It's some citrusy
Some sort of
flavor.
citrusy flavor.
Okay.
It's got a little tang.
I could see. I feel like pineapple would be a popular choice.
I'm gonna make sure.
Okay.
Because now I feel like a real freak.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, when was the last time you went to Disney World?
Well,
When was the last time you had this at Disney World?
yeah, it was this past.
It was the past time?
which was in February, and
Okay.
it is pineapple flavor.
Okay, good. See, you knew what you were talking
But
about.
there are 7 additional fruit flavors that are sold: peach, lemon, watermelon, orange, raspberry, strawberry, lime.
I bet that watermelon and that lime are real good.
I can't imagine.
But that's really good.
That sounds gross, actually. Watermelon.
Jerk.
Just
Watermelon. Here's a mini Daniel Stock corner.
okay.
Same goes for pineapple
Uh-huh.
and oranges. I love the flavor and the juice of them.
The juice.
I do not love the actual like fruit.
Okay.
I don't like the texture of them very much.
Okay.
Okay, is that
That's
so
my
your
number 10.
My number 9
Yeah.
is butterscotch.
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 Really, butterscotch.
I do. I hardly ever get it. And actually, like, I hardly ever get butterscotch ice cream.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen you eat butterscotch.
But when I think, and I always do this with butterscotch, I'm like, it's subpar. It's a subpar flavor.
And then you eat it.
But then whenever I have butterscotch, I'm like, oh man, that's good.
That's better.
Then I try butterscotch ice cream, and I'm like, why don't I get this every time I have ice cream? Because it's great. So I feel like if I would eat it more, it would be higher up on my list.
Yeah.
But I don't eat it very often because in my mind, my mind tells me butterscotch isn't as good as it actually is.
I could see that.
But I do love it. I do love the flavor.
You do love it.
So maybe if we ever revisit this list, it'll be higher.
Maybe.
I think this. Well, we're on diets right now. You and I are. So maybe when I'm off of it, I'll get some butterscotch ice cream to see where it lands again.
Maybe there's some Rebel ice cream that's
true.
Butterscotch.
Man,
somewhere.
that Rebel ice cream is pretty good.
This episode's brought to you by Rebel.
Yes.
Number 9.
This is a paid sponsor.
Speaking of ice creams that I don't ever think to pick.
Yeah.
Rocky Road.
What all is in Rocky Road? I always get that and Moose Tracks confused.
Moose Tracks is more like chocolate covered popcorn. Is that what's in Moose Tracks?
What?
I don't know what's in Moose Tracks.
Maybe I've never had Moose Tracks before.
I might be thinking of Moose.
If it's chocolate covered popcorn, I need to try this. I don't think I've ever tried it then.
Moose Tracks.
I always thought it was caramel, and growing up I didn't like caramel, so I never really had Moose Tracks all that much.
Oh gosh, I was totally wrong.
Okay.
It is ice cream with peanut butter cups.
What?
That's what, and fudge.
It doesn't have caramel in it?
Does not have caramel.
Man, I need to eat me some Moose Tracks then.
Rocky Road has like marshmallows. Let's see. I'll look up the exact recipe from Google.
I like the name Rocky Road.
I do too. It's a chocolate flavored ice cream.
Does that have nougat in it?
It has chocolate ice cream.
Okay.
Nuts.
Oh, that's why I don't like it.
And whole or diced marshmallows.
Okay. See, if you took out those nuts, it'd be a good ice cream.
Well, maybe not.
I don't like it.
Maybe that wouldn't be a good ice cream.
I don't like it because of that reason. Put some graham crackers in there, then you got a s'more going on.
I will say the graham cracker in an ice cream sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
That's a good idea, and I will make that when I'm off this diet.
Okay, yeah. And let's patent it.
Patent it?
Yeah.
There's
probably a s'mores ice cream already.
No. No, there definitely is. It's definitely a Ben and Jerry's s'mores ice cream I've seen.
I've never had Ben and Jerry's.
Like in general?
In general, I've never had Ben and Jerry's.
Are you?
I've also never had Baskin Robbins before.
In all 31 flavors that they have?
They don't. Wait, who has the 31 flavors?
It's BR, and in the B and the R, there's 31.
What's? I thought Ben and Jerry had like a bunch of flavors. Ben and Jerry
has like 1 million ice cream flavors.
Okay, all right.
There's a Ben and Jerry's ice cream store in Dayton.
Oh, is
right
it
next
really?
to UD.
Okay. Well, I'm not saying I'm against them. I just have never no one's ever taken me, and I can't do things on my own, or else I'll look like a fool. I just always thought that Ben and Jerry's was a funny name because our friend Ben Robbins
and his
name
dad's
is
name
Jerry. Yeah.
Sorry to cut you off.
Well, no, because then there's Baskin Robbins, which is Ben Robbins' last name, Obvi. Bay Robbins, sorry.
Yeah.
I gotta shroud him in secrecy. I don't know what Baskin is, though. All I know is that it's in the Ant-Man movie. He gets fired from it. Okay. So Rocky Road.
Rocky Road.
I don't like it because of the nuts.
It's too bad.
Time for Daniel's Thought Corner.
Hey.
And guess what I have today? Although there's a little thing that's holding it in.
Go to the other side. Yeah, it'll be easier. You can do it, Daniel. You can do it.
Okay. Ouch, my arm is cramping. I got the good old banjo back today. That was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. I looked earlier before we started. I was like, oh, the banjo will be right behind me. It'll be easy to get. It wasn't.
It wasn't.
So here's... This is from all the. If you go back and listen to our first episode of the year, we talk about our New Year's resolutions.
Yeah, our commitments for this year.
And I said that I wanted to learn guitar from Philip. So this is what Philip has taught me by playing guitar through no lessons.
Daniel's Thought Corner, Daniel's Thought Corner, Daniel's Thought Corner. I'd say that's pretty good for never teaching you one thing.
That wasn't the worst thing I've ever heard in my entire life. By far from the best thing, though. Not even close. So my thought corner, it was going to be something else, but we brought it up a little bit earlier in the episode. I feel like I have talked about this before. I just don't know if it was on a thought corner.
Okay.
So maybe let's just do 2 thought corners, just really quick.
Real quick ones?
So I think that the way that the seasons are divided up is wrong.
You have talked about this.
Yeah,
at least to me.
Right. I think it was on an episode like earlier first season, but like it bugs me that it's not divided up by months. Because I feel like that's more accurate to because like the first day of summer is like June 21st or something.
Yeah, it's real weird.
In my mind, it's like, no, June 1st is the beginning of summer. Is that how your mind works too? Okay, so by that logic, that's why I was saying that it's still summer. And I guess it would still be summer.
It is still summer.
Yeah. But it's because in my mind, June, July, August is summer. And then September, October, November is fall. December, January, February, winter, and then the other 3, whatever they are, March, April, May is spring. So that's my first thought corner.
Okay, part 1.
Okay, all right, watch this.
Daniel's Thought Corner.
And this is a little bit different of a thought corner today. This is something I haven't made up my mind on. Made my mind up on yet?
Made a mind up on.
Made my mind up on yet. And that is cinnamon rolls. I can't decide if they're a breakfast food or a dessert. If they had to fit into one of the categories.
If it was just one?
If it could only be just one, what would it fit into? To me, I think it's breakfast food. I think, but I could easily be swayed because I'm on the fence.
Okay.
Because it functions as a dessert, right? But I've never like after dinner, people have been like, time for some cinnamon rolls. It's always been in the morning.
Actually, I've never gone to a restaurant and seen cinnamon rolls, even as a breakfast food, though.
Is it because does Cinnabon have
the
legal rights to cinnamon rolls?
Only like a restaurant puts it on and the Cinnabon police come by. And
right. It's like this. If you've ever seen Scott Pilgrim versus the World, it's like the vegan police that come in.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
Dumb.
So I think it's a breakfast food.
Okay.
Because I've definitely had breakfast cinnamon rolls.
Oh, for sure.
But I don't think I've ever
for dessert.
Yeah, I've never had somebody pull up, with potluck and it's not a breakfast theme and have cinnamon rolls. But
hey guys,
it's for dessert.
Hey guys, we're having Italian tonight, and I brought cinnamon rolls for the dessert.
Gross. It seems gross.
I feel like they share the same dilemma that donuts do.
Yeah.
Donuts, they function as a dessert, but they're usually in the morning. So I think they're breakfast food.
Yeah. All right. Well,
so
I guess we've solved
my thought corner today. Okay. So, definitively forever and always from now on,
cinnamon rolls are breakfast.
And so are donuts.
Daniel's Thought Corner, Daniel's Thought Corner, Daniel's Thought Corner, Daniel's Thought Corner. Very good.
I kind of like that it's just chaos. That it's just a chaotic song.
Kind of like your thoughts.
Kind of like my thoughts, and this is gonna hurt me a lot again.
You can put it down somewhere else if that helps.
I want to put it where it was. Okay, that, and then just slide it through that.
See? Oh, you got it.
Yeah.
You got it.
Don't question me.
I do question
I know
you.
what I'm doing.
Now snap it back in place.
Oh.
No, I'm kidding.
I'll snap it back in place in a little bit. Okay. Who went? I guess it's me again.
It's you again.
I'm sorry. I just am talking
This is
so
why
much.
it's so bonkers for you to have gone first. It doesn't make any sense.
Oh, it's because we switched it up. You had the honorable mention today, and I didn't.
I know.
Because I thought that we weren't allowed to have shakes. Which is why my number 8 is banana ice cream. Because I couldn't have my banana shake on here.
Man,
that's all I have to say. I know it's bland, and I know that the banana flavor is kind of like controversial. I know a lot of people don't like banana flavoring.
Yeah.
Our friend Austin doesn't like bananas in general, let alone banana flavoring. Shout out to you, Dusty. Childhood nickname. But yeah, banana, like I get it. And that's the thing about ice cream with me is I'm not a fancy man.
You're
when
not
it comes
fancy,
to ice cream. It's just like
ice cream.
Give me bland ice cream. Give me a bland flavor and I'm happy. Which is funny because I didn't. Yeah, oh, what a curveball! Shout out to Olin Rogers. I wasn't a big ice cream fan growing up. It was more so.
That's surprising because your whole family loves ice cream.
I know. Well, and I'm not a huge coffee person either, and my whole family loves coffee. But it was around like high school time. I kind of started getting into ice cream.
Changed your mind.
Yeah. But yeah, so I'm more of a simpleton when it comes to ice cream. So just plain banana. I like it.
Banana.
It reminds me of Runts and Laffy Taffy.
Ugh.
Don't give me that look.
Ugh. It's a good thing we're doing separate lists.
Yeah, exactly. Right before we started, Philip was like, "Should we do a combined list?"
That wasn't talking about the ice cream one.
I guess that was talking about the next one, but I was like, "Do you not remember our Thanksgiving debacle when we almost did a combined one and we had such different lists that day?" All right, what's your number 8?
Mint chocolate chip. So this is one. I feel like the first half, I'm just kind of like, I could put these in any order. I like mint chocolate chip, and I'll eat it. I'll probably buy it when it's a group of people. I'll get mint chocolate chip because it's normally a crowd pleaser.
Yeah, okay.
So people are like, oh yeah, I'll eat some mint chocolate chip.
Right.
But I don't think I'd go out of my way to eat it.
Like you wouldn't be like, man, I want to drive to Grader's right now and get mint chocolate chip.
Well, but
like
here's the thing. I feel like I would get in a mood. I will get into like mint chocolate chip moods.
Okay.
I'm like, that sounds so good and tasty.
Yeah.
I'll take one. But normally, no. Normally not.
Okay.
I would stay home and do something else.
You'd eat something healthy.
I'd eat
keto.
cheese.
Dude. I've learned how much I like cheese on this diet.
Cheese every day.
Cheese and meat every day. I feel like that's probably not good for your cholesterol.
Well,
but
it's all.
I feel like I'm gonna have a heart attack some days.
Well, I guess it may not be the best solution, but
when I get the whole hog from Bob Evans, I feel like I'm eating my death. So mint chocolate chip, okay.
Yeah.
You said it's a crowd pleaser.
It's a crowd pleaser.
Guess who doesn't fit in with the crowd today?
You don't like.
I don't.
I know you don't like them. You talked about it with me.
And you know what? I'm not bashing on people who do. A lot of time when people don't share my opinions, I just bash on their opinions. But like, I can see the appeal.
Yeah.
I like, cause even like where there's little mint patty things.
Peppermint patties.
Yeah, they have York
I said
patties. Porky Pig patties. I can't do it. Try doing your best Porky Pig impression.
I can't.
Okay.
I thought about it and I couldn't do it, even in my mind, which meant it was definitely not going to come out of my mouth.
But I kind of like want to like mint.
Hey, nope.
That's all, folks.
Yeah. That's awful.
I kind of like, I want to like mint stuff. I can see the appeal of it.
Yeah.
And I like mint gum and stuff, but sometimes it's just too much. It's almost too strong of a flavor for me. So I'm not the biggest fan of mint chocolate chip.
Fine.
But again, I'm glad it's on your list because we're having a pretty diverse,
very diverse
episode today. So is that all you have to say about?
That's all I got to say about it.
My number 7, and I think you're gonna make a gross face at this. I don't know. Is pumpkin.
Huh.
Pumpkin ice cream.
I don't think I've ever had pumpkin ice cream.
Pumpkin ice cream is the bomb.
I could see that. I've had pumpkin shakes before.
Yeah, those are great.
Those are good.
And pretty much any of these flavors are good in shakes as well.
Yeah, I could get down on that.
Yeah, I think you know how remember when we did our Halloween movies and it was our Halloween movies, and a lot of them started turning into not Halloween movies. You're like, they were, but you're like Gremlins. And then you're like, Gremlins is a perfect movie to watch in November because it's between spooky time and Christmas time. Right. I feel like pumpkin ice cream is perfect to eat in September.
That's true because it's still a little bit warm out.
Yeah, but you're getting into that fall mood, you know?
Ooh, you know what? Pumpkin ice cream, you could do like a little, something a little like hot fudge or something hot with it.
Yeah.
That would kind of bridge the gap between the two seasons.
I think that would be great.
I don't know if pumpkin ice cream would be any good.
You know, honestly, peanut butter would probably
hot peanut butter sauce.
Hot peanut butter sauce would be good on that. I'm going to do it now this September. But we keep bringing up this diet. I'm on this diet until September 20th, so I gotta act fast afterwards.
I hope it gets hot for you just
one day.
Just one day.
Everyone's like, "Oh, it's been great." I'm like, "No, guys, God, He did this for me, so I can eat this pumpkin and peanut butter bowl." All right,
number 7.
Pumpkin. Yeah, go ahead.
Black raspberry.
Okay.
I love me some black raspberry.
Sounds really good right now.
And it's specifically there's you know what? I can't even think of the name of the company that I like it from. Is it Grater's? Is it Grater's that has black raspberry?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, theirs is pretty dang good.
Yeah, it is. I think that's kind of what they're known for. Maybe?
Yeah, yes.
They're known for more of the specialty ice creams.
Yeah. Is Grater's only in Ohio?
I don't know, actually.
I feel like that's a little local. So I'm sorry if that's too local for you.
Yeah.
Because I know that, well, a little heads up, we've been high up on the charts in Canada.
Oh, this show has
hello to our hat friends,
our Canadian
America's
friends?
Hat.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Canada, for being cool.
I don't know who was listening, but thanks. You done listened to our last episode quite a bit. And we appreciate that.
Yeah. We do, because if you don't know this, Philip and I vacation there.
We basically are your buds.
We're basically like 1/50th Canadian because we spend 1 to 2 weeks up there a year. So
it'd be nice if you opened up your border
just
the two of us, please.
Yeah, please give us diplomatic level of royalties where we can just go over there without even our passports.
And I'll give you your some black raspberry chip ice cream from Grater's. I'll bring it up.
Maybe we'll even give you some memorabilia from our show. Classic Countdown Conversation.
I'll give you my bag if you let me into the border.
Oh.
That's how much I want to be there.
It will give the entire country one bag.
No.
You can share it.
No. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can share it around.
Not everyone gets one
Right.
bag.
Yeah. No, sorry. You know. One bag for the entire country.
Yeah.
At least for all of our listeners up there.
Yeah.
Which would be a little bit easier probably.
You guys can share
with
it.
The entire
That's
country.
fine. You just mail it to one another.
Yeah. Or you just all move in together. It's a real big happy listening party every Saturday. It's great.
All right.
So black cherry. Right?
No.
What'd you say? Black raspberry.
Sorry. I think I maybe said cherry.
No, you said raspberry. Okay, my number 6. And you're gonna it'll make more sense later on in the list.
Okay.
This is just straight peanut butter ice cream.
Oh. Okay.
At number 6.
Just so it's vanilla with peanut butter in it, or is it?
No, it is peanut butter ice cream.
Okay.
Everything about it is peanut butter tasting.
Okay.
That's my number 6.
Okay.
And it'll make more sense later on why it's so low.
Oh, okay.
Because I love peanut butter.
Okay.
And I was also again we're going back to keto. I was looking at the carbs today at peanut butter. And it's not that bad.
It's not terrible. You can go overboard pretty quick.
Right. But yeah, it was like oh, that's doable. I could do a peanut butter sandwich with this carb-free bread we found.
Peanut butter sandwich sounds good. Okay.
But I can't put bananas on it. Dang it. Okay, what's your number 6?
Blueberry.
Ooh.
Blueberry ice cream.
Okay.
And as you were talking about your number 10, I started remembering that there was a ice cream in Kings Island called
it's that blue ice cream.
That blue ice cream. I forget what it's called though. It's a Smurf ice cream.
Yeah.
And I believe that is blueberry ice cream.
Is it really?
I think so. But I also started thinking about there's specific blueberry ice creams. I like the ones with like the crumbles in them, the blueberry pie basically in an ice cream form.
Yeah.
There's Jenny's ice cream that is very good.
Jenny's a good brand.
Made right here in Columbus, Ohio.
Yeah.
So
we got some good restaurants in Ohio.
We apparently know how to make ice cream. That's what
We know how to make ice cream and pizza
and barbecue. Montgomery Inn.
Yeah.
Well, sort of. I don't know if I love Montgomery Inn barbecue, but whatever.
It's not as good as Mission Barbecue.
Oh, you like Mission Barbecue better?
Oh, Mission Barbecue is the best barbecue I've ever had.
Oh.
In my opinion.
We need to go a little further south. Maybe Kansas City barbecue stuff. Let's see how it goes.
Okay. Oh, for sure. Like I'm not saying Mission Barbecue is the best in the entire world. It's the best I've ever had.
I know what you're saying. Anyway, so blueberry ice cream is pretty good.
Yeah.
Actually, blueberry ice cream sounds real good with barbecue. I think that's a good pairing.
Let's try it
someday.
And you know what? They just opened up a Mission Barbecue down near Kings Island.
Did they really?
Yeah. Like probably about like a year and a half ago, maybe. Oh, it was after we went to the one in Cleveland, or on the way home from Cleveland that one time. So it's doable.
It's doable.
It's real doable.
Anything's possible.
Anything's possible. You know what? So I was kind of thinking. I was thinking that was kind of the same as like the Superman stuff.
Yeah.
But if it's blueberry, if it's a whole different thing.
It's a whole different thing.
That's my number 10.
Okay.
It might even rank higher now.
Oh man.
Because I kind of forgot about it.
I did too until you started talking about
the blueberry.
Yeah.
So actually, I'm knocking out the Superman bubblegum.
Get out of here.
What's the other one? Cotton candy one. That's becoming my honorable mention.
So Smurf ice cream.
Smurf ice cream is, I'd say it, let's see here. I'd say it ranks at number 8.
Man.
Butterscotch is number 10 for me. Banana is number 9. Blueberry at 8. Then pumpkin, then peanut butter.
I gotcha with that one.
Sometimes you remind me of things and I gotta shift around. Okay, should we talk about Patreon?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we should. It's been a while.
Yes, it has been.
So cue the music.
Yeah. And
now. Okay, so Patreon's a thing. I forget our pitch, but basically if you go to patreon.com/classic countdown conversations, you'll see a little website with our beautiful faces on it.
And we're just such youngins.
We're such youngins. It is at least, let's see, what would that be?
That was 2016.
So a 4-year-old picture.
Yeah.
Plus some months. And you'll see some things that you can buy. Mm-hmm. Specifically, you can support us through this hard time.
Yeah.
And
I need it, please. I'm hungry.
So there's a couple tiers that you can choose from. Mm-hmm. Some good inside jokes on the names of those tiers. Yep. And if you listen to the beginning episodes, you'll understand them. Yeah. And I dare you to figure it out.
Listen to, let's see, the intro, Pixar and Nintendo. I think you get all those jokes. Maybe even the next episode after that. Movie Worlds might be the...
Fluffy.
It might be the... payoff to one of those jokes.
Yes.
The beginning of the Movie Worlds.
So anyway, that's that's that. We really like to thank our current patrons who have been supporting us despite us not doing anything for them.
Yeah. Again, now that we're going to be putting out some new video stuff to the masses, there'll be more behind the scenes stuff of that as well that we can put on Patreon. I have an idea for you.
Okay.
That I want to talk to you about afterwards.
Okay.
So we're, again, like I said at the beginning of the episode, we're coming back at you hot with a new swing, a new pep in our step.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know. I feel like we're masters that have taken a break and we've come back to what we're good at. I don't know about you, but I think this episode it's not our highest energy episode, but I feel like we're doing real good. It's a real just solid episode.
Yeah.
This one.
I feel like we're like guys that are walking behind, like in front of an explosion and not looking back right now.
Yes. Yeah.
Like we're not doing anything that cool, but we are cool.
It looks cool. It sounds cool. Yeah.
So you're welcome.
So give us money. That's our pitch.
And you do get stuff in return.
Yes. Every year.
Yeah.
You get a new thing.
And just so you know, when you pay for us, when you pay things like on Patreon for us, you do get to help us out by paying for the website.
Yeah.
You keep this show going by paying.
Yes.
You also pay for.
Thank you for that.
I think that's about all we've ever been able to use the money for.
Yeah.
I guess, and whatever gifts we get you.
Right. Yeah, so really it's been going right back to you guys.
Yeah. It keeps the show around.
Yeah. But if we got more, then we could do more.
We could do more.
So.
We could get a better setup.
Everything. Everything could be better.
Everything.
We could get flying cars.
Wow.
We'd be so rich.
It would be so rich. It just happened. Okay, that's enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. Okay. You go.
Yeah. Number 5. Guess what? I'm going to cheat here. Kind of. It's not really cheating.
Okay.
So I'm going to say Neapolitan ice cream.
I'm surprised that's just 5.
Well, it's because it's vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry all at number 5.
I suppose that is kind of cheating.
Which is but it's not really cheating because they've made it a thing.
It's a flavor.
It's a flavor now. But a little like tidbit here is it's best when it's homemade.
Oh,
homemade vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry is so much better than anything.
Do you mean the brand homemade?
No.
You mean you've made it?
You actually get like an ice cream machine. We do this a lot up in Canada.
Oh.
The Duels have a machine. And
we have a machine.
What?
We have an ice cream machine.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Oh, why do I not know about this?
Well,
why do we not make it every night?
Well, let me tell you a little story.
Okay.
One time, our fridge broke. Yeah, please sit down, get ready, snuggle up next to me. One time, we had an old refrigerator, and it was it worked, but then one day it didn't.
Okay.
And so we threw everything out that we needed to throw out, and we bought a new fridge and we got it all ready. And the guy was like, "Hey, do you want us to take the fridge for you?" As they put in the new fridge. I'm like, "Yeah, please do." And then maybe like 3 months later, we're like, "Hey, let's make some homemade ice cream." And then we remembered that we kept the freezer part of the homemade ice cream maker thing.
Oh,
you have like a little bowl that stays in your freezer forever.
Oh, okay.
So that when you put the milk in, it freezes and makes ice cream.
I see.
But we forgot it in the old fridge.
Oh, that
and it just
sucks.
stood there. So we didn't have an ice cream maker for a long time because we didn't want to buy one of those because it's like $60.
Oh, geez.
But we did. Eventually we splurged.
Well,
we
good.
splurged. And
because it's delicious, isn't it?
And then I made it right before we started keto. And it was awesome. And I'm sad that I did that and tortured myself because now I want it every time.
It's okay.
That's my story.
Thank you for sticking with me, by the way, through this diet.
You're welcome.
It's a little less than 7 weeks left.
That's true. And just to remind you that I did this for like 3 months all by my lonesome. It was very sad.
I bet having some support is a lot better than doing it by yourself.
It's a lot better.
So Neapolitan ice cream. No, don't laugh. It was a great story. I'm glad you told it.
Thanks.
Gave some meat on these bones.
Yeah. Just walking away from that explosion right now.
Yeah, exactly. A new flare went up in the explosion with that one. So yeah, because I feel like those are the three most classic flavors of ice cream:
Oh yeah.
vanilla, chocolate, strawberry. And whoever decided let's put them all in one was a genius.
Yes.
And it gave me an excuse to kind of cheat, but not cheat. And anytime I can do that, I'll do it.
There it is.
So,
all right, number 5 for me
yep.
is coffee flavored ice cream.
I was wondering if you're gonna do this.
Now,
Tell me
I don't
why.
like coffee.
Exactly.
I
So
don't
I'm
like
surprised.
coffee at all. But for whatever reason, coffee flavored ice cream. I do like sugary coffee. So I guess this is the perfect mixture.
Pretty much the same thing.
It's basically coffee with a lot of milk that tastes like sugar.
It's just hardened.
But this is hardened. So I like that. I do like that. And it gives you a little buzz too, if you want it.
A little caffeine kick.
A little caffeine kick, a little sugar kick.
Okay.
It's good stuff.
Okay.
I put that mostly for the masses.
Okay.
I know that people love coffee, and I know that people that listen to this show love coffee.
Yeah. And yeah, I was looking through ice cream flavors just to see, I always do that just to see if I'm like forgetting something.
Yeah.
And I saw coffee flavor, and I was like, oh, well, it's not on mine.
Yeah.
I was like, Phil doesn't like coffee, but I kind of, for some reason, I was like, he might put it on here anyways, though. So
You knew I'm here to please.
you're here to people please. But so you said the first half of your list was pretty much in any order. Starting now from coffee on, is it like it's pretty
pretty
fine
solid.
line?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, my number 4 is chocolate chip cookie dough. Because I love me some cookie
Guess
dough.
what my number 4 is?
Is it chocolate chip cookie dough?
It is.
Air high five. Okay, well, let's just talk about it then.
Yeah, it's great
because
stuff.
Delicious. I tried the Rebel.
Not as good.
Not as good. It's a little gritty.
Yeah, you can't do cookie dough on keto very easily.
But regular, because like everyone's always like cookie dough's bad. It gives you parasites or whatever.
Whatever.
Yeah.
They don't make it with eggs.
I'm only gonna live once.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah,
So-
that too, I guess.
Yeah, I'm not gonna live in fear, even if there isn't whether there is or isn't parasites in cookie dough. I'm gonna eat it because it's delicious.
Yeah.
I only live once.
I like it when it's real big chunks of cookie dough and that you can like sink your teeth into it.
I like it when it's more like formed. It's
Yeah.
like a cube
Yeah,
or something
yes,
of
yeah.
like cookie dough, or like a tube that you just squeeze out.
Oh. Why would you
squeeze it into my mouth.
I hate the way that you did that. So yeah, that's definitely the grossest way to talk about cookie dough. But yeah, I like it real chewy, and I'm trying to think of my favorite cookie dough ice cream that there is, but I don't know if I
Like brand.
Yeah, I don't know if I can think of like a particular brand.
Yeah, I feel like I usually don't get chocolate chip cookie dough when I go to like an ice cream restaurant.
Yeah.
I'll usually get like a tub from like a store. In that case, probably like homemade or what's that other? It's the one that has the vanilla bean a lot.
Buyers,
Yeah,
Breyers?
it's either that or homemade. I feel like probably is what I usually have.
Yeah.
But I think it's a nice like. I'm not gonna be able to. I can never pronounce this right. Juxtaposition.
Ooh, that was it.
Okay.
So fancy of a word.
Yeah, I know, right? I feel like it's a nice like contrast, the coldness and the more smooth texture of ice cream with the little bit rougher and grittier bit of the cookie dough.
Yeah.
I think it just goes really well together in a way that's unique.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So
You're right.
that's my thoughts on chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream.
Well, it's my thoughts too.
Well, cool. We got that out of the way.
I guess
4.
so. Whoops.
My number 3
Yeah.
is black raspberry chocolate chip.
Oh. So what I said
What
earlier?
you said, but add in chocolate chips to it.
Oh, okay.
Unless if that's what you were thinking.
I inferred that was in there.
Okay, sorry. Then that's my third.
Nice.
About 4 years ago, I realized how much I liked it.
Yeah.
It's like, because Grandma and Grandpa used to have it a lot up in their fridge, or up in their freezer. I think it was either like Thanksgiving or Christmas. I like went up, and there was no like vanilla or anything. I was like, oh, there's got these flavors to this thing. And I was like, you know what? I'll try it. Like, it looks kind of good. And man, I just like fell in love immediately.
It's so good. It's very rich.
Yes, that's the best word to describe it, is like the richness of it. It reminds me of like a chocolate candy with like a raspberry filling in it or something.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that type of flavor.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like if I have choices of ice creams, this is usually at the top of my choices.
There.
Yeah,
it's coming up there. That's good to know. I like that. I like that about you.
What's your number 3?
It's brownie batter.
Ooh,
which
you're getting real fancy.
I know. I love brownies, and I don't normally like chocolate ice cream by itself. But if there's some brownie in there,
That's talk about a chewy ice cream.
Yeah. Oh, give me that chewy ice cream, brownie batter.
It does sound good right now.
Yeah, doesn't it? It's better than cookie dough because it's brownies.
Okay.
And then it's chocolatey chocolate.
Just all the chocolate you could ever
It's
ask
like
for.
darker chocolate. It's not that nasty milky chocolate stuff.
Let's talk about that for a second.
Yeah.
Dark chocolate ice cream is so much better. Dark chocolate in general is so much better than milk chocolate.
Yes, get that crap out of my face. So yeah, that's my number 3.
Okay, it's not on my list.
Yeah,
I do agree with you that it's really good.
yeah,
You said it's better than cookie dough.
yeah.
I think my like retort to that is I think I like brownies and ice cream mixed. However, I like brownie, just a plain brownie, better by itself.
I see.
I like just eating a brownie.
I see.
And usually, even when people are like, "You want brownie and ice cream?" I'm like, "Sure," and I try to like keep them separate.
I see. I see.
Because sometimes that's a juxtaposition that doesn't work, where it's like the really hotness of the brownie and the coldness of the ice cream.
That. I do like that.
I like it to an extent, but not. Sometimes it's too much of a contrast for me.
Well, the only thing I don't like is when it melts the brownie. Kind of. I don't know how to explain it. It's like the brownie kind of like just doesn't exist in your mouth.
Well, it kind of gets soggy.
Yeah.
And I don't love a soggy brownie.
No, I want it to be chewy.
However, the ice cream you're talking about, it's not soggy, it's chewy. But I think like I would argue that cookie dough ice cream is better. I think it's a better matchup. Cookie dough and ice cream is than a brownie and ice cream.
Whatever.
But I still think it's
you
a
are
great
wrong,
choice.
but that's okay.
Hey, agree to disagree.
Man, the car noises are so. Oh my gosh!
Talk over it so that we don't have to cut it out.
Oh no!
A car just drove into the house.
Hey guys!
Oh my goodness!
Hey,
what's up?
You got some new digs here, eh?
You have a car now. This time it wasn't a motorcycle.
I mean,
what happened?
I'm upgrading.
Okay.
I'm upgrading.
Is your bike just in the shop right
yeah,
now?
it's just in the shop.
Right. Well, hey Tommy, how you doing?
Well, I'm doing just fine.
Yeah.
I'm doing just fine. Trying to just keep on keeping on.
Yeah.
Been working around the town.
Have you ever heard that song by Colony House, Keep On Keeping On?
I don't really care for them.
Tommy.
I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say that was gonna hurt my feelings.
This is like the only song I listen to.
That's just all right. Is that why you used that phrase just now?
Yes, exactly. Yeah, I mean, I can't. When you listen to stuff, that's what comes out of your mouth.
I can kind of hear it playing in your car right now.
It's just a little back there.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Anyway,
what's up?
You've been
I've been Yeah, Tommy.
Yeah, you have. Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
It's been good. And you?
Yeah, I've been.
Okay, you've been.
I've been.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well. Okay. So today I learned.
Yeah. What'd you learn?
That honey. Did you know that honey never goes bad?
Ever.
Never goes bad.
Okay.
But
I think I may have actually known that.
I just don't.
But keep telling me about
I
it.
just don't really get it. Why do people want to eat that? That bee poop.
So you don't like honey?
That bee poop though. That's pretty nasty. I think I would much rather have not bee poop.
Yeah. What would you rather have? Like if you get like a biscuit, you break open the biscuit, you got butter and another choice of butter, jam, and another choice. What would your other choice be other than bee poop?
I guess salt.
Okay.
I'm just a salty kind of guy. You know what I mean?
That's not bad. I would say that's a good alternative. But that honey though, real sweet.
It's nasty.
I mean, Tommy, it's not anything like human poop. You know this, right? It's not even bee poop.
It's not bee poop.
It's not bee poop. It's they pollen. They gather pollen. Actually, I don't know enough about the bee about the way that they make honey to even.
I'll interject in here.
Yeah. Okay, Philip.
Here, Tommy, just so that Tommy knows,
they take the pollen and they make the honey from that. Correct.
They spit out. They don't actually poop.
So it's vomit.
They don't poop. No, they don't poop.
Okay.
Okay. So they just spit it out. It's kind of like a bird when they spit out
mama
bird food.
Yeah.
No way. That's impossible. No, it's just not impossible, Tommy. I think that's kind of. I think you're honestly, Tommy.
Oh no!
Oh,
Tommy, no, Philip.
I think I better.
Tommy, he didn't mean that.
I mean, Philip. I mean, I'm so sorry. Can you get out of here right now? Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know. Philip, I just love you so much. I don't get it.
Apologize.
I will never apologize for what I just said.
We need
ever.
our star guest here next time.
Philip, I just worship at your feet, and I can't believe that you would ever say that. I'm so sorry.
What is happening?
Tommy, can you go now? Can you please just go?
Tommy, please stay.
I guess I'll go. I guess this is the last time I'll ever see you.
Tommy, I'll text you. I'll call you afterwards, okay? I'll come over. We'll talk. Okay? Don't let Philip. Right. Philip's just in a bad mood. He's hungry. He's hangry.
Okay.
He doesn't.
Okay.
Right.
Bye-bye.
I love you, Tommy.
See you later.
Philip, what has gotten into you? Why were you so mad at Tommy?
He drove his car in my house.
I mean, okay. I guess I could.
I don't even own this place. I'm renting.
It's okay. We'll get Ethan to come help fix it. It'll be all right.
All right.
Okay. But you do need to apologize to him. You need to talk it out with him. Say like, hey, I got mad because you drove your car through my house, but I'm sorry I called you those things.
I won't.
Philip.
I'll just apologize.
Philip.
I'll just say sorry.
Okay.
And then flip them off probably.
No. You'll just say sorry.
All right. I'll say sorry.
Okay. Number 2. Thank you, Tommy. I know that you're not here anymore, but you'll probably listen to this later. Thank you very much for popping in and telling us what you learned.
Whatever.
So my number 2 is another peanut butter thing.
Oh.
This is when you got your vanilla ice cream and you mix in peanut butter and chocolate into it.
I see. Okay.
So like
peanut butter and chocolate.
Like peanut butter and like. Okay.
All fixins.
When we had 4th of July, happened.
Yes.
Uncle David rented that soft served ice cream machine.
Yes.
I got, and he also got Reese's sauces.
Oh,
to put on it. Yes. So I poured on the peanut butter first.
Yeah.
And then poured on the chocolate.
And then it was good.
And the thing about that stuff is it like freezes really quickly on top.
Right.
Then you mix it in, you crumple it up, and it's just a bunch of chocolate and peanut butter bits inside. And oh man, it's just so good. I ate 3 bowls on the 4th of July, which like I usually, if I ever even eat ice cream, it's like 1 bowl.
Yeah.
Or it's like if I get a cone, it's like a 1 scoop cone, just because I eat it really slowly. But I could not stop eating it that day. It was just so good, so good.
Well, I guess mine's kind of the same.
Okay.
In a sense, mine's vanilla. Just straight up vanilla.
Okay.
But I have with toppings in parentheses.
Okay.
So, I will eat a bowl of just straight up vanilla ice cream if it's a really good vanilla taste.
For sure.
But I think that it's even better if you've got some good toppings in there. If you like nuts, you put some nuts in there. If you like some chocolate pieces, put some chocolate in there.
Even like Reese's
Pieces.
Or even like if you don't want a chocolate sensation, putting like gummies in there.
Yeah, if you're a real freak, you can put some gummies in there and break your teeth because they do not work well with cold.
Yes, they do.
That's
I put my gummy bears in the fridge
to
eat them.
Ugh. You're sick freak.
And Sour Patch Kids too. Put those in the fridge.
Sour Patch Kids I could see maybe faring a little bit better than gummy bears.
My mouth is like salivating right now. Okay. Yeah. Respect.
Respect.
So like if I didn't make it clear when I had my Neapolitan as my number 5, that meant I'm not gonna have vanilla, chocolate, or strawberry anywhere else. That was all encapsulated in there. That's why I said it was kind of cheating, but also
it is
not.
cheating. You done cheated.
Okay, well I guess we're to our number 1s. And this will be controversial, I think, even within this room.
Okay.
But my favorite ice cream, top ice cream.
Is it actual ice cream?
It's sorbet / sherbet.
That's not ice cream. That's
it's a fruitier ice cream.
No, it's like made with shaved ice.
No, okay, well here's the thing. So I know there's a difference between sorbet and sherbet.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think sherbet is closer to ice cream than sorbet is.
I don't actually know either. Let me look it up. Let me see how bad you're cheating right now.
I think they're pretty much the same thing other than one ingredient is added to one of them.
Sorbet.
What are you asking? If it's a type of ice cream or not?
Is a frozen dessert made from sugar, sweetened water with flavoring. So no milk.
Okay, then I think sherbet does have milk in it.
Sherbet.
I think is what it is.
Is a frozen fruit juice and sugar mixture served as a dessert. So no milk. Oh. Okay. It could have milk in it.
Okay, see?
It could have milk in it.
Why is milk the defining factor of ice cream?
Because it's cream. Cream is in the name, which is milk.
Anyways. So sherbet / sorbet, my top.
I'm so upset with you.
And any flavor. I'll bash any sherbet / sorbet.
That's funny.
I'll do orange. I'll do lime. I'll do watermelon. I'll do I think it's watermelon that I get Cold Stone, and I mix those gummy bears in there. Oh man, it's so good. It's so fruity. I feel like my teeth are gonna fall out of my head when I eat it. Rainbow, you get all of them in there. You get that mango. You get that pineapple. Oh, Philip, it's so good.
I just don't like that.
It's so fruity and it's great. It's the best.
That's like literally
it's the best.
That's -10 for me.
That hurts my feelings.
I would eat all the other types of ice cream before I would ever have that. I will go.
Yes, please.
I will finish this list off with a real ice cream. The realest of the real ice creams, and that would be peanut butter ice cream.
Okay, so just straight.
So straight up peanut butter ice
cream.
Okay. Yeah, because it is the best. And I get my face breaks out when I have peanut butter ice cream, and honestly, I just don't care. I just do not care.
Does it do with the Rebel?
No, it doesn't.
Okay. That Rebel, it's like peanut butter fudge.
Yeah.
Is real good.
Yeah. So
I'm actually gonna have some when I get home.
I didn't like peanut butter ice cream as much, and then Lindsay, she has just like a hankering for peanut butter ice cream most days, and she does not like chocolate. Like you almost will always you go to the store and you're like, I want peanut butter ice cream. And there's only chocolate peanut butter ice cream.
Yep.
Because we live in Ohio, and they're like, "Oh, it's your Buckeye. Let's get you some Buckeye ice cream." And that's not what I want. I want chocolate with fudge and brownie batter, but I do not want it with my peanut butter.
Yeah, I agree.
Get out of my peanut butter ice cream.
I agree.
Peanut butter ice cream, technically,
straight peanut butter.
I think is.
I'm fine
vanilla.
I'm fine with little bits of chocolate in it,
Yeah, that's
but
fine.
not with chocolate ice cream.
You can get peanut butter chip, which is vanilla ice cream with chocolate chips in it. That's fine.
Yeah, or even like the Rebel. It's like it's peanut butter, but then there's bits of chocolate chunks in there, which is good. Yeah.
So there you go.
Cool.
That's number one. Definitively number one. Sherbet has been excluded.
And I told you it was going to be controversial. Ugh. I told you.
I knew that it was going to be it because you didn't talk about it. You didn't even put it in your honorable mention.
Yeah.
I should have known.
You know how much I love that sherbet sorbet. Okay. Well, hopefully you enjoyed our first time back.
I don't know.
I mean, I guess the Muppets was kind of the first time back. This is the first time back for us for a while.
Yeah, we recorded that a long time ago. Yeah. Oh, my.
Yeah, we recorded that I want to say 2.5 months ago.
Yeah.
It was a while ago.
There's some secret stuff that if you know me, you can come learn about that episode.
Oh, okay. Yeah. There was this kind of a segment or a running joke that we had to cut out of the episode.
And let's just say it was a little prophetic and a little too close to home.
It was. Due to recent circumstances, we had to cut it out. That's why. Is that why we waited so long to drop it? Because we weren't sure what to do with it?
I was also in the midst of a move.
That's true.
And also my equipment died.
That's true. Yes. It's been kind of a perfect storm of reasons why we haven't been recording. But
we're back.
Oh, yeah. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. I felt like it was a pretty smooth episode, just like ice cream.
Yeah. Just walking away from that explosion right now.
Yes. So, any last thoughts?
Hey, you're the best and we're the best.
You can never be perfect, but you can always be better. We love you. Okay.